Hello guys, this is Lowtech Gaming. So we are back. So, what did I have to... Okay, so I had to resolve the problem from the last video. Well, for some reason it just would not let me go back to any of my saves. For some reason. What I had to do was I had to uninstall the entire game, reinstall it, and then just restart my computer in order to get it to work. Absolutely insane. So hopefully we don't run into any more issues like that in the future. So as you can see, I won the battle because I decided not to put you guys through that battle again because it was going to have to happen again. I did not want, well, I didn't want to show you the same battle in the same place again because that would be repetitive, but I ended up actually winning through some skillful maneuvers. We actually didn't lose any ships, and I managed to win by just hiding out and repelling this after engaging the enemy's main fleet. Kind of upset that I didn't record all that because I'm actually surprised that I actually pulled that off. Anywho, we are going to go ahead and continue. Let's see if we can take over this system as well. I mean, it's not the Mechanicus, so it's not as bad. As, we can actually probably deal with them. As you can see, we're using a bunch of damaged ships trying to continue pushing forward. I know that you guys are skeptical about me using such vessels, basically, but I assure you that it is a completely valid and necessary tactic. As time is of the essence, we kind of do need to finish this, what is it? This sector off. Emperor's sake. Why do I have to deal with these bloody Medusas? I guess we should probably spread out just a little bit. As most, here, I'll destroy that. Actually, most of these are probably out of range. Max engagement range with the particle whipped. Okay, so even they're destroying them. That's interesting. Moving. Bloody Medusas. Alright, so they have a lot of carriers out there. Inevitable. Wondering if they have any Novacan vessels. Might want to separate you guys just in case. Just because that would actually improve your chances of surviving. 23% of the weaponry. What's the loss? Oh, we lost like 3 lightning rods. What is your command? Yes, my liege. Just walking hazards. Inferior vessel sighted. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. Inferior vessel sighted. Right, we have a hole. Let's see out there. Light cruisers, more light cruisers. Main ship over there. Wow, that's a lot of torpedoes. I think we should be able to dodge that. Successfully bypassed the majority of the force here. Just need to go ahead and finish off the admiral ship now. since they left it isolated. Yeah, get back in there.
Yes, my liege. What is your command? Inferior vessel sighted. Ready to serve. Adopting defensive protocols. I am the day's to see.
Again? Really?
All power to motive units.
Alright, so now that guy's out of the picture. Most of his fleet is just engaging that escort that doesn't have anything. Alright, let's take out the Oberon class. It just looks so weird without its Nova Cannon. Can I hit it?
Reassembling coherence.
Alright, so it's out of the picture. Reinforcements, another light cruiser. There it is, the final Admiral ship. Finish this guy off so the entire fleet will be completely crippled. This won't be able to rally any other ships again. Oh, he used the rally ability. Dump a bunch of Necrons on that. You still haven't killed that escort yet.
On the march. I serve your glory.
I finish it off.
All power to motive relocating. What is your command? Target damage registered. Moving. Ready to serve. Initializing molten power.
Wow, they were quick to do that. They still have vessels to send out. Get a long-range shot on that guy.
Yes, my liege. Energy to recoalescence. Boarding successful. Frayed ones are feasting. Initializing molten power. Internal damage registered.
Alright. Oh, this went very well. Oh, wow. Oh, this poor light cruiser now needs to deal with all these battleships. Poor guy. Oh, I just barely got out of range of that.
On the march. All power.
Oh, that's absolutely ridiculous. So this battle is basically over at this point. No, unless they can find some way to get any of those surrounding fleets, this is over.
What is your command?
Alright, let's see. Yeah, these defense platforms don't even have a chance. The users are basically doing all work for us at this point. Alright, well that went surprisingly well. Alright, so we got 2 of them. Let's see if we can get the Chaos Planet as well. Alright. Alright, so that is ours. I'm going to quick save, because I don't know when this is going to crash on me or not, which is sad. I guess I could maybe go for Cadia as well. Get it in one foul swoop. Be a little difficult. Yeah, no. Not even I'm cocky enough to try and do that. That might have been a bad idea, because now this fleet doesn't have anywhere to retreat to, should fail. But I think it should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Because one of the fleets is damaged, then on top of that, it's chaos. So they'll basically right up there with the Imperial Navy in terms of how easy they are to deal with. It's really the Mechanicus that is a concern. Mechanicus can take me out from long range and do massive amounts of damage. I can't take advantage of terrain or so, or obstacles with them, because the second they spot me, I have a billion Nova Cannon, what? Shells or what? Blasts coming at me. Now, that's the thing, is the Nova Cannon it's not a kinetic weapon, is it like plasma based? What is it? Because if it works off of energy, then it should be like in Battlefleet Gothic Armada 1 where it's infinite, so you just have to charge up enough energy so to use it again.
Ready to serve.
I know that they basically made it a limited resource to quote-unquote balance out the game, because of the simple fact that having the distinct ability to constantly spam out those things was so cancerous. Less so for the orcs, because of the fact that the orcs... Oh, really? Alright, we'll engage them immediately.
On the march. Inferior vessel sighted.
Yeah, well identified. Let's rush in there. Get as much damage done as we can. Suck up as many boarding actions as possible. Okay, so I can't save you. The first engagement is on the ones on the flanks. Because if they use their bravery ability, they're not going to be able to actually use their repel ability when the flames come in. So, and this would just help me out quite a bit. Yeah, this worked out better than I expected. I didn't get the battle plan, but that's fine. Yeah, so what I did was I relied on the fact that they were going to most likely go ahead and repair themselves as soon as the wave hit them. So I could use the ability of going after them and causing them to use their morale ability in that instance. If they did so, they would then take huge fire damage as they would be unable to actually counter it. And it worked out quite well. Like, basically more than half the fleet doesn't exist anymore. I mean, I guess we can call you in. We won't get there on time. And we're not going to be able to get these battle plans. Still repair stance. Ship does not exist anymore.
I am the deepest sphere. Moving.
Oh, you enjoy your free shots while you can.
Initialize motive power.
Alright, here we go. I think this is the last of the fleet.
Yes.
Yeah, this went way too easily. I think we lost light cruiser, but that was about it. Yep, that is another victory. Oh my goodness, no. They will essentially doom the second that wave hits. And I had managed to get most of them to increase their bravery, because at that point, there was just nothing they could do to repair themselves, and they just took massive amounts of fire damage. Alright, well, that went well. Awesome. I'm gonna, once again, quick save. Because I don't know if this is gonna crash on me or not. I'm a little paranoid now. Alright, so we won these two engagements. We'll move you up here to support. We'll just keep you here for now. So this objective went quite well. There's only 2 systems left that we need to take over. Not that bad. Let me check on the invasions here. Yeah, so that's covered. We'll send you to deal with that shortly. That's fine, that's fine. This should be fine. Yeah, you can handle both of them. Should be fine. I feel like this should be fine. Yeah. That should be fine. And there's nothing over here. Alright, so we just need to go ahead and win this battle. Actually, we could just go ahead and do this, but then we have to fight the Eldar afterwards, essentially. So that would not be the wisest idea, or the wisest course of action. I almost pushed auto battle. Could you imagine that? Getting my entire fleet wiped in an auto battle because I accidentally pushed the button. That would be so upsetting. Alright, so we'll win this battle, and then after this, we should be able to go ahead and start... Well, we first need to repair our fleet afterwards or so. Maybe we shouldn't have sent our main admiral ship into this battle, just because we are probably going to take a huge amount of damage. Alright, for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and play more defensively. Yeah, set up
Initializing molten power.
escorts here.
On the march.
Alright. And this is mostly because of the fact that I don't want to have to go ahead and spend too much time repairing my fleet. If the escorts are heavily damaged, that's fine. But the line ships are damaged, it might take a while to get them back to combat readiness. Oh, really? Solo options again?
Inferior vessel sighted. Inferior vessel sighted.
Yeah, deploy fighters.
Inferior vessel sighted. Inferior vessel sighted. What is your command? Inferior vessel successful. Brave ones are feasting. Ready to serve. Enemy
You don't. Yep, you got torpedoes.
on the march. Yes, my liege. Ready to serve. I am the dynasty spear. All power to multitudes. What is your command? I serve your glory. Count swarms have breached the enemy vessel. Motive units fully engaged.
Is this really the last ship?
Total damage registered.
This one way easier in my head than I thought. Really? No, I thought they had more ships, so I must have miscounted the amount of vessels that they had. Okay, no, because if that was the case, then we might be able to do the special operation right now, just to take the Eldar out of the fight entirely. I mean, there is a risk that this fleet might get wiped out, but... No, because we took very little to no damage, essentially. Yeah, we're still basically intact. It's a little risky. The end of 1 billion souls. Since the destruction of the Webway Gate has not reduced Eldar raids as much as expected, Za has taken the initiative to study the remains of the gate. He has been able to locate an Eldari craft world called Astar. I probably punched that. Theron Amalkun intends to put this information to good use and get rid of the Eldari threat once and for all. By destroying... Okay. Huh. Tell you what. Get 10%. We'll spend 1 turn just getting repaired. That should be reasonable. Just 1 turn getting repaired. That should be just fine. Just because I'm pretty sure we're going to take heavy damage trying to take... Well, trying to complete the objective, so I think it might go the same way as with Dark Hammer will, like, it goes ahead and just shoots at us, and we're just like, oh, how do we deal with this? So, oh, well, we have MacGuffin, and MacGuffin can do this and that, and we'll be like, oh, that is awesome. Alright, so we'll hold off on that until the next turn. Instead, we will go ahead and... that's going to be disastrous. Alright, so quick save, and then I'll end the turn. I am like really paranoid. Alright. So they should... They're outnumbered by 100 points. And they're attacking. I think they're pretty doomed. I don't know. That's just my general opinion. We only have 2 battle cruisers, but we have a bunch of escorts, which is really cool. It sounds weird and hypocritical. Well, not hypocritical. It's odd. Because I think in the Imperial campaign I didn't build a single escort because I found them to be a waste of space or so. Well, they actually do help out. I think that's really because of the fact that the devs have really, what is it? They went ahead and increased the abilities of escorts, assigning their durability to the point where they are not Battlefleet Gothic Armada 1 escorts that really serve almost no purpose. They are almost an entirely different type of vessel.
Adopting defensive protocols.
Which is kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Making them more useful. You just have a old war dog like myself is just unconvinced. Thanks.
Inferior vessel sighted. Inferior vessel sighted.
Alright, looks like the Admiral ship is over there. Oh, these are all like newly built ships or so they don't have any extra veterancy upgrades or anything. This might actually be quite a challenge.
As you command. All power to Moses. Defense not destroyed. Ready to serve. Moving. I am the dynasty spear. Yes, my liege.
Ooh, I have a really good idea.
What is your command? On the march. Ready to serve. As you command. Moving.
Boy, that really wasn't enough.
Inferior vessel sighted. Defects road inevitable. Energy bleed detected. Distracts bolted. Defects destroyed.
Yikes.
What is your command?
You're doing quite a bit of damage.
I have the digs to speak. Yes. Energy to recoalescence. Ready to solve.
Fleeing? Really?
I serve you. On the
Ah.
march. Misplaced molten power. I have the digs to spear. Target damage registered. What is your command?
Alright, we'll have to protect our Admiral as he's getting out, I suppose.
Moving.
Maybe it was a little less reckless to go right into the middle of the formation.
As you command.
Hey, the engines don't exist.
Ready to solve. On the march. What is your command? I have the digs to spear. I serve glory.
Ah,
Relocate.
might be in a little bit of a pickle now.
Moving. What is your command? I serve. Energy to weapons array.
I have to go after my weapons. Oh my goodness, my ship doesn't have any weapons left.
What is your
Let's finish off the Admiral's ship. What?
inferior vessel sighted? Vessel silence. Reconfigure protocol.
Alright, I'll call it.
Phase disengagement successful. Structural damage outpacing repair.
Can't believe it. We actually lost the battle. Now, I guess when you have a bunch of veteran crews or so, I guess they do make up for the lack of it. I guess also I made a little bit of a mistake of just rushing headlong into the center of the enemy's formation. Should have stayed on the outside. I thought I could decisively just wipe them out. Oh well.
Vessel silence. Reconfigure protocol.
Just wondering how long it's going to take for them to actually take these guys out.
Inferior vessel sighted.
Not go the way I planned. If I I had a battleship, I could have won. I think battlecruiser formations do need to be assisted with battleships, probably. Looking at how long it takes them to kill this one defense platform.
Inferior vessel sighted.
Alright, we'll just have to go ahead and make a counterattack, I suppose. They honestly can't kill this defense platform. Because the regen rate was just too much.
Defense pylon destroyed.
Can't believe it. We lost. Lost to the AI. Very interesting. Yes, it doesn't matter in hindsight because of the fact that I'm literally just going to go ahead and counterattack though anyway. Deal with fleet though, and I can use the battle plan to delay the attack going in. However, after losing that battle, I'm wondering how I'm going to do this. Because now I'm outnumbered at least 2 to 1, so I feel like I'm just testing my luck now. I'm just really testing my luck here. And most likely I'm going to lose a bunch of ships. Hopefully that's not the case. Well, we'll have to see. At least with the Eldar, I can hug the defense platforms to death, which is nice. We're just gonna go ahead and hug the defense platforms and hope they last long enough to do meaningful damage to the enemy.
Inferior vessel sighted.
That's mother trucking Void Stalker.
I serve your glory. Ready to serve.
Oh wow, they had so many fighters to deal with that they could not adequately deal with everything.
Inferior vessel sighted.
That formation's not taking a lot of damage. Let's see. I kinda just want to stay out because they're just doing so much damage. I still have 2 more defense platforms though. Really? Oh, great, they have reinforcements. Oh, they got the engine. He's not gonna make it.
Reassembling coherence.
Alright. Committed. Gotta win this.
Relocating. Yes, my liege.
Alright.
Moving.
I just need to find out if there's any more of them. I know there's that guy.
What is your command? As you command. Caltech swarms have reached the enemy vessel.
I think that might be it, actually.
Ready to serve.
Yeah, so this is the difference between a level 1 and an expert crew.
Strike complete.
They can do much more damage and take a much greater beating. That should hit the debris.
How may I serve? Initialize molten power. I serve your glory. What is your command? On the march.
Yep, you're gone. Yeah, so veterancy is very important. You can see the difference between two battle cruisers with no experience just getting mauled by elite chaos forces, and then you have elite Necron battle cruisers just wiping the floor with an entire Eldar force basically by themselves. Quite a bit of a difference, I have to say. Ah, fun. They just keep on attacking. Ah, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the Eldar. Really? Well, that's to be expected, I suppose. Oh, wow, okay. Let's not send you out. I love this ability, so you have no idea how stupid it would have been to send that guy out. Be like, oh, hey, so you know your ship is like being held together by duct tape, but let's send you out instead of sending out the undamaged battleship in our disposal. Let's use him as a reserve instead. We'll instead send out the battleship. It makes sense, trust me. Now, this new system is really what I wanted for a long time, so I'm really glad that it's here. Because it does make everything a lot easier, and it makes a lot more sense. Say that, and then I also just realized right now that I'm fighting against the Mechanicus. I'm selling forth against them right now. Maybe if I move quick enough, I might be able to close the gap. Who knows? Maybe the escort can draw most of the enemy's fire.
Relocating. Inferior vessel sighted.
Holy.
Ready to serve. As you command.
Holy battleships forward. Escorts down, we just need to push through. Say the boarding actions do make getting battle plans a lot harder. He's basically going to disengage. Just absolutely murder this one escort. That poor escort was just left alone against a battleship, 2 battle cruisers, and a light cruiser. We just had to deal with that. That poor guy. Yeah, he was definitely playing to the ominous sire before the end. One would hope, one would think. Nice, you leveled up. Took quite a bit of damage there. Well, how this goes. Yeah. Clearly, the Eldar would be trying... Oh, they lost? What? No way. Impossible. Alright. So, I think we'll end the episode here. When we continue, I will deal with the Eldar threat once and for all. And we will also take over the Cadian Gate once and for all, and we will avenge our loss here with interest. As always, take care, and I'll catch you guys next time.